Do you live here? On this planet? I live here too. It's a remarkable planet. Exceptional, really. Our only home. This planet is the world to us, isn't it? But the simple truth is, I'm deeply dissatisfied with the current state of this world. We are a single species, one race, yet we operate at completely mismatched levels of development. We compete savagely. We rarely collaborate. And we do this despite being entirely dependent on one another. We need each other, but we are fundamentally untrained. We are never taught how to regulate our emotions. So, we panic and we engage in endless, unnecessary conflicts. Some of us are living firmly in the 21st century, highly advanced, yet the vast majority of our species is psychologically stuck in the Stone Age. Primitive. We appear hardwired to repeat completely avoidable mistakes. We watch ourselves as if entirely out of control, generating new, unnecessary crises just to respond to the existing ones. Why? Because we have grown dangerously comfortable with the trial and error approach to human development. We run the program, we encounter an error, and then, with a strange sort of compliance, we execute the exact same broken code across every single aspect of human life. Some of these mistakes are fatal, yet we keep repeating them as if we are entirely immune to learning. How much time do we actually have left to repeat the same fatal mistakes? Not much really, but we have just enough time to choose a different direction. We are in dire need of a completely different approach, a precise blueprint to develop, to prosper, and to actually lead a happy life in the time available to us on this planet. We need an approach that enables us to build systematically on our victories, one that maximizes our unique talents and strengths, an approach that demands absolute collaboration. But for that to happen, we have to actually think. The Finnish Experiment was designed to create that exact space, a space for real, uncorrupted thinking, because real thinking breeds solutions, and it will not happen without asking the hard questions. Easy questions only require you to remember. Hard questions force you to create. On your behalf, we ask the guests of this experiment the hardest questions imaginable. We force them to do the heavy lifting of deep thinking before they share their most critical insights. These answers are powerful enough for you, enough for your society. Answers that are fully sufficient for the entire world to achieve a level of harmonious development that we all fundamentally deserve. But these answers cannot sit idle. They need to be activated. Activated by the only person who can actually turn the key. You. The question that remains is, why?
Finland.
Why? Landing in Finland is not landing in a dark, freezing abyss as I initially assumed. But landing in Finland is also not landing in a utopia. Even though it looks, feels, sounds, smells, and tastes exactly like one. Finland is vital to the human story for reasons that go far deeper than just holding the title for the happiest country in the world for the 9th consecutive year. I landed here, coming directly from the countries that were originally supposed to be the very first chapter of this series. But Finland forced its way to the front of the book. Why? Over the course of this series, I will share the exact reasons, the why, the what, the how, and most importantly, the what if of this hidden gem of a nation. But make no mistake, I'm not here to be a promoter of Finland. I have already executed a strict, unforgiving evaluation model on this society. You are going to meet all three, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because the treasure won't be yours until you get completely untrapped. The reality is, we're all born this way, trapped inside the minds of dead people, not just shackled at the level of our beliefs and values, but at the absolute core of our identity. We are merely playing background characters in stories written by ghosts. Our ultimate fear is embracing who we actually are. We are terrified of using our imagination, because using our imagination threatens to kick us out of our familiar, unnecessary stories of suffering and push us into a completely new narrative, one that we can collectively author, edit, and refine until it is cosmologically beautiful, aesthetically captivating, A story actually worth living. My promise to you is simple. This series is as deeply informative and educational as it is fiercely entertaining. It is designed to be an active part of the solution. The current arrangements we live by today are fracturing. It is time to participate actively. Welcome to the Finnish Experiment.
You were watching part 0 of 12. This was the prologue to the Finnish Experiment. Join us, invite your own networks to the table, and participate actively alongside them. This is a collective effort. Stay alert for our critical updates across all social channels. Ensure your notifications are active for the next part. Episode 1 of 12. First impressions do not last. See you next week. Welcome to the Finnish Experiment.